Hey guys, how you all doing today? The Weirdable here, playing me some Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, guess who just released a new Sonic video? That's right, Sega. Sega did that because Sega owns Sonic. Yeah, so it makes sense. But yeah, they released a new video for good old Sonic. And yeah, if you didn't know, it's called Sonic Forces, which I'm not really sure what that means. Sonic Forces. Either there's like Sonic has his own force, kind of like a police force. No, it's probably not that. It's probably like forces as in like physical, physics forces stuff. I don't know how he's so fast, but that's maybe it's to do with that. I don't know. Anyway, just going to the gameplay for a second. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn, as I've said, but I'm doing the Cauldron Rahu, or it's actually RHO. So Rahu. I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in a cauldron. They're called cauldrons. I'm not really sure why they're called cauldrons. I kind of see them as sort of vaults, or well, basically they're where the machines are made, which is pretty cool. It's got a very Matrixy vibe. You know, at the end of the Matrix, was it the Matrix Reloaded? What was the last Matrix film called? I should really look this stuff up. Anyway, it's like at the end when Neo's walking through all the machine world, and it's such a cool vibe. Actually, I wish they would make a Matrix game. That would be really awesome. Actually, I heard there's talks of potentially another Matrix film coming out, which that's a whole another story. But anyway, yeah, it's got a very cool Matrixy vibe going on. So that's what's going on in the background. But yeah, back to Sonic. My earliest sort of memories of Sonic, like a Sonic game, because I've never really been that into Nintendo and that kind of side of things. I mean, I did have the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and played Pokemon like every kid did, I think. But my earliest memories of Sonic was actually playing Sonic at a friend's house he had a Dreamcast, and this was Sonic Adventures, or Sonic Adventure, I believe. And this game, I thought it was great. Like, it was such a cool game. If anyone remembers playing Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast, comment down below, because that game was hella good, and it was entertaining, to say the least. So if this new game is anything like that, then I think I'm gonna love it. I mean, but maybe looking at the gameplay trailer, it kind of, maybe it's just gonna be more old school kind of levels, not really sort of open worldy type, which is absolutely fine. But the fact that they're releasing it on Xbox, PS4, and Nintendo Switch, and PC, I believe, so all kind of platforms are in play here. And when I think of Sonic, it's not something that I kind of want to be playing on my PlayStation, if that makes sense, or my Xbox, or my PC. I kind of want to be playing it on Nintendo's console, because it really feels like Sonic should be a Sega-y, Nintendo kind of mix, I don't know if that's just me. Maybe that's probably just me, because a lot of things are generally just things that I think about. But if I'm going to get this game, I really feel like I should buy a Nintendo Switch, because not only does the Nintendo Switch have Zelda, which I really, really want to play that game, because that just looks, incredible, but I just haven't quite sort of brought myself to go and buy one, like a Nintendo Switch, just to play that game. I kind of feel like it's a bit overkill just to play one game. But if Sonic comes out, and I'm thinking, do you know what? It's going to be such a great game to play on the Nintendo Switch, because I feel like it's a very arcadey game, and it's a very replayable. If I've got a portable gaming device, I want to have replayability on that device. I want to be able to spend hours and just pick it up and play. Like, I want to be able to pick up and play just one of these Sonic levels, and have a great time on that. So yeah, we'll see what it's like. I want to see a bit more gameplay, and then I'll make a decision on whether or not to buy a Nintendo Switch. I mean, hopefully by then maybe the prices would have gone down on a Nintendo Switch, and I can sort of justify buying one a little bit more. But going on about something else now to do with this news that is been released recently about the Sonic game is that some people are sort of arguing that you can't really keep sort of releasing these Sonic games because they're all the same. Like, some people are saying that this is basically just a reskin of the old game. And you kind of think, yeah, it kind of actually is. And this is like another thing that you kind of see a lot nowadays, is where publishers are they're trying to cash in on people's memories and people's nostalgia, and they're trying to, it's essentially, there's no new gameplay mechanics or anything going on here. This is just an old game that they've reskinned, and they're trying to make a quick buck off, which you know, you can think of it like that, and if you do, then you know, good for you. Some of us may want to play it, and you know, but there is always that side to it, which and that's another thing which makes you think: is this enough to keep me playing this game, or was maybe a demo just going to be enough? You know. So yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely a valid point to say that it is publishers just feeding off people's memories and stuff like that to get a bit of money. I mean, it'd be nice if, I mean, when you think about it, the whole Sonic thing, the whole Sonic theme and universe and game itself, what else really can you do? I mean, maybe it's just time to say enough's enough, you know. Just put it to rest, you know, let people just remember it as a great game, and if they really want to, start up their old Dreamcast, start up their old Game Boy or arcade machine or NES or whatever Sonic came out first on, and just play those, you know, why not? I mean, I don't know why there's this whole thing. I think it's actually coming around a bit now that people have accepted that if they want to play an old game, why not just start up their old PlayStation and play Crash Bandicoot? You know, I mean, that's another game that's been reskinned and is releasing. I looked at some of the gameplay and I was thinking, why am I going to spend, you know, £40 or, you know, $60 or however much it is in whichever country you are, when I've got my PlayStation right here. Why can't I just start that up and play it? And if anything, it'll bring back the memories so much fresher and cleaner, and because it is exactly the same game that I played all those years ago, you know. So yeah, I mean, it does make you think, like, why are they sort of doing this? I mean, I suppose it is money, which is sad. You kind of want them to create some new games, like this game here, Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a completely fresh and new idea. I mean, I know you can say it's a post-apocalyptic world, but it's a very weird idea. You know, robot dinosaurs and bow and arrows and sort of tribes people, and it's a very fresh idea. And there's a lot of cool game mechanics in it, and I love what they've done with the bow and arrow and the and all the weapons and stuff. It's a very cool feeling game, and it's new and it's fresh, and that's what we want. You know, I don't really think we should spend too much time on reskinning these old games just for a bit of nostalgia's sake and a bit of, you know, 20 minute game time playing these old games, which we could just go and, as I've said, play on our old systems. But you know, at the end of the day, if you loved playing Sonic, then sure, this is probably the game for you. I personally want to wait for a demo. I want to see what it's like before I buy it. It's always a good thing to do. And also, I kind of, as I said before earlier, I really do actually want to get a Nintendo Switch, and I'm really hoping that I can go somewhere or try out someone's Nintendo Switch and just have a feel for it and see what it's like, and then that'll justify to myself, yes, let's go and buy a Nintendo Switch and I can finally play Zelda. By the way, if you've played Zelda and you have a Nintendo Switch, comment down below and say if it's good or bad or whatever, you know, whatever your feelings are of it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. It's your choice. If you want to see more video content from myself, then please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.